What up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I appreciate you guys. It's been a trying day today, but it's going to end on a good note. You know, it always ends on a good note when I get up here and I look and I see these lights and the fans and stuff. The sun's going down, so it's getting dark in here. We learned a lot of stuff, and a lot of it makes sense now. Look at that.
What do you mean dark?
Well, no, I mean dark outside.
Well, that's outside.
Okay, so for those of you who are scared,
Hey,
say you're scared.
you still got the Walmart sign.
Yeah, we still got the Walmart sign. Here's the great thing about this place is because you run out and need a cup of sugar, I got Walmart supermarket right across the street there, which means that we're in good shape. I learned a lot of things. For example, you can't just paint these walls. You got to line plaster. And see, the walls up here, they put wallpaper, I think. Did they have wallpaper on here? I don't know what they did.
No, this was what it looked like when we first came.
Okay. See, this,
Downstairs,
it'll be easy to skim over. Although my wife was kind of like, is this going to get flattened out? I'm like, honey, that's been like that for 200 years.
It's been like that.
I'm wondering if the people 200 years ago, if his wife said, honey, is this going to get straightened out?
Just thought just happen to have a place to live.
Right. So we'll be able to skim over this stuff, and then we'll be able to lime wash it. And basically, you're using the lime putty, you're putting color in it, and you're putting that on top of it. That's how you paint this stuff. You don't get a 5-gallon bucket of paint and paint it because it needs to breathe. And you put paint on it, it's not going to stay on it. So that's why downstairs it's peeling like crazy. All right, so what we've gotten accomplished here today. It's nice to have lights in here. Shout out to Michael. You probably can't see too well in here, but this is the shower, and we'll look at this tomorrow. This is crazy. This is like a whole manifold here with all the stuff. We've got our shower head up here. We've got our arm that goes right here. We got a jet here, a jet here, a jet here, and a jet here. Okay?
Give me some ideas.
For what?
I'll get my spot.
Okay. Up there, we've got our vent pipe capped off right now for the inspection so we can put pressure on it tomorrow. We got all the plumbing actually has pressure on it, so the supplies, and it's holding, so that's good. You got to have 80 pounds of pressure holding when the inspector gets here.
38, 39 right now.
Yeah, so we'll pump it up all the way. So that's what we've done up here. Mike has gotten all of the outlets. You know, we've had to channel in the walls for those. We're going to put outlets. We're going to build cabinets here. There's going to be outlets in the cabinets. So there's a wire here, a wire here, there. We're going to put a floor outlet right here and another one over there. So that way, if we put a couch here, you have electrical right there, real easy peasy. And here's what's funny, actually. This is kind of cool. Oh my goodness. Because we have the brick wall over there, we ended up putting basically all the switches on this wall, and this wall is a 2x4 flattened, so you don't have a lot of depth, so we had to use metal boxes in here. So we have our 3-way switch right here. We've got our porch light right there, and then we've got this light switch is going to be to turn the lights on upstairs too. Yeah, the can lights. And then on the other side, we're going to have a light switch right here that's going to take care of this light. We've got, you can't see it right now, it's dark because this is the only room that we don't have a light in yet. But we have our smoke detectors that are in here for those. Okay, over here, Jonathan, if you're watching, and actually I'm getting a notification that, hey, so we got a ring camera here so we can see if anybody comes in. We've gone through and we cleaned off the loose plaster that's there, okay? And we've wet this really good. We've wet this a couple of times because as we found out, you've got to be able to wet it and it stays wet. It doesn't dry out. So we have wet this thing 4 or 5 times today, and we'll do that tomorrow, and letting the moisture get into the brick. He was literally saying it's about a cup of water that each brick will hold. That's a lot. That's a lot of water. That's a lot of water. That's a whole lot of water. Okay, so In here, we didn't have to do too much because this stuff was pretty much done. Back here, of course, it's so nice to have lights. Mike's got the lights and stuff going. We don't have any lights in the bathroom here yet. I screwed the pooch, and when I drilled in for the vent line, I hit 2 wires. So tomorrow, we're gonna take the yellow wire and go kind of diagonal to give us some extra room, put a junction box up there, and run a new feed over to there. Yeah, I messed up on there. You can't see it anyway, but you know, it is what it is. And the same effect that we have upstairs, we got the same shower control here. So you've got two jets on each side, shower arm and all. Yeah, this is gonna be, we're gonna be able to get clean here. It's gonna be like a car wash. Working at the car.
So how much do you charge to put one of these in? Because I might need one of these.
Well, I'm interested to see. This kit is actually, I bought on Amazon.
No, how much is it for you to put one of these?
This was like $300 for the kit. But the nice thing about this kit is it actually has it's all black and it's square. Ooh. It has the jets that come with this for it. The shower arm comes with it, and it's like a square sunflower, although I'm going to get a different device handle that's going to come up and loop up to give it a little more detail, and it'll come out further. But that's all in there, thank goodness, and you couldn't see it. You'll see it tomorrow. Oh, on the back side here, maybe you can see. Yeah, it's literally just pipes galore. Oh, there you go. Okay, yeah, so you can see that's the device. I need to put a block behind here and screw that onto it. But you've got the 3/4 inch line, and the reason why we got 3/4 inch line run in here, because you have the jets. If you're using 2 of these devices at the same time, you want to make sure that you have as much pressure as possible there. And that's why we got a 3-inch going up in here. If you run a 1/2 inch and go to all these, and then you are taking a shower upstairs and downstairs, you're not going to get a lot of pressure. But we ran that 3/4 inch line and tapped off of it. So we literally come from all the way over there. Hot water heater is going to be over there, and then it comes up here, hits the tub that's going to be there, and so on, and it's all good to go. Actually, you know what I didn't do, Mike? I need to glue one more piece down here for tomorrow. The glue's upstairs, and look, there's that's my yard. That's my side yard right there. Look at that. Look, I got a tree. We got a tree, and the sun sets over that way. It's not a bad view. I know we're in the middle of a neighborhood. I know this used to be farmland and all that, but you know, it's going to be nice to be able to just go to Walmart and get whatever we need and cook it out on the grill. All right, so in here, we've got our test gauges and stuff on here because this is where the washer and dryer will go right there. And we'll have some closet shelving that'll go up over there to hang stuff up and all that. And that's that part. And Mike has been busy as a beaver. We got another outlet in over here. You can't see in here because it's dark, but oh, look at this. Look at that. That is it. If you took that piece of wood out of there, one, it would be a mess because it's brick behind it. But look at the width of this board and look at the wood itself. It is just absolutely, positively beautiful. So when I have a bad day like I did today, I stop and I look at a piece of the wood like that and I realize this is a blessing. As hard as it is, it's a blessing. Now, this is going to become a bedroom, okay? My man Jet D, who's going to be living here. This is going to be his bedroom. That's going to be the main level. Basically, his bathroom and the main level bathroom will be shared. And we have this old, I might get me one of the bar clamps to try and see if I can glue some of this together. But we got this old baker's cabinet here that was here that we're going to try and see if we can, look at that. That's still, look at that, it still works. Barbie plates, anybody? We're going to try and see if we can fix this and get this back here and put it in the kitchen. Oh, another thing. Here's what we got too. My wonderful bride has cleaned off the bricks, took off all the plaster. This is what it looked like before with the plaster on it. This is what it looks like without the plaster on it. Now we're working on cleaning this, so you got to take a brush and you got to wet it, and then you got to scrub it. Now, a couple things we found out thanks to Jonathan. Do not use mercuric acid on old bricks. Do not,
Will it dissolve it?
because it puts salt in it, and the salt dissolves the lime.
That's what I thought.
So you put muric acid on here, you're screwed. Okay? I'm telling you right now, you're screwed. So what you actually use is vinegar. Yeah, vinegar. So to clean this real good, he said there's a couple of different ways, but basically, first thing you do is you get the scrub brush, you start scrubbing with water, then you start doing vinegar. I've heard people talk about using lemon juice too, so that's another thing that you can do. But I think having the brick wall over in here done is going to make it look kind of cool. And then, of course, this is all going to be drywalled with the can light fixtures that'll go around. We'll have the big islet here in the middle, you know, with seating to go around it, and the stove over there, the farm sink over there, refrigerator over there. It's going to be cool. And, of course, we'll be able to go out on the deck. And I tell you what I can't wait for. When this is done, I want to be able to have like an open house for people to come see it. People who have grown up here, people who came here and partied when they were young. And I see my buddy Jet with his barbecue smoke trailer doing some pork, you know, some brisket or, some pulled pork or something like that. I got my deep fryer because I'm doing some wings. We got some picnic tables out there. We got a little bit of music, not too loud because, you know, I don't like loud music.
Doesn't Walmart provide the music?
Yeah, actually, Walmart does have some music. But having people to be able to come in, sit out on the deck, you know, we're going to get a couch that'll be a sofa bed that'll be over in here to be able to sit there, and to actually get some chairs. We'll put the railings and stuff back up in here. The railings will be back in here, and get some chairs to go out here. And I'm still envisioning things here too. But to be able to, the deck's going to come out about 10 feet out here and have a nice walkway. We may do some nice paver bricks and stuff for a walkway there. Have a fire pit that's in the middle of the deck, so that way I can do my fireside chat. I think it'll be a really cool thing. But it's kind of cool just to see lights on at the Red Brick House. I'm Mark Holmes, and well, I appreciate you guys watching and being part of the Jobu Sports Report. Oh, excuse me. Whew. Jobu's day job. We'll leave the light on for you.